It is Tuesday, 5th December. Good morning. Welcome to THG News Today. I am Mervyn Henley. Of course, the news is brought to you with the kind compliments of Carl & Sons on St. Martin. Let us hear from our proud sponsor and we will get right to the news.
Carl & Sons has delicious food to fit your lifestyle and go easy on your pockets. Carl & Sons, your number one spot for breads, pastries, cakes, sandwiches, breakfast, and lunch. Check out Carl & Sons today on Pondville and in Coal Bay. The holidays are here and so is the Christmas ham at Carl & Sons. Get your Christmas ham sandwiches or Johnny cakes this season. Add a choice of cheese or egg or have all three. You can't go wrong with either one. Follow them on Facebook and don't forget Fun Miles is your friend at Carl & Sons.
Guyana's President Honorable Muhammad Ali has assured Guyanese that he will stand with his country in the face of its challenges. Ali spoke to thousands gathered at the Providence National Stadium for a night of patriotic reflection on Sunday evening. He said Guyana is standing on solid ground and will not be trampled upon amid Venezuela's claim to his country's resource-rich Essequibo region. Essequibo comprises more than two-thirds of Guyana's territory. I have a message for President Maduro and the Vice President. Nothing you say, no amount of propaganda or lies will drive any fear in my heart or the heart of any Guyanese state-owned Chronicle-quoted President Ali as saying. Ali spoke as Venezuela held a referendum on claiming sovereignty over Essequibo. The Associated Press reported that Venezuelans approved the referendum, but the AP said it remained unclear how President Maduro would enforce the results. Guyana considers the referendum a step toward annexation, and the vote has its residents on edge. Sunday's referendum occurred despite an International Court of Justice ruling ordered Caracas to refrain from any action that would change the status quo. In a BBC radio interview Sunday morning, Guyana's president explained that his government remained highly alert. And over the past few weeks, President Ali has been engaging international partners on the ongoing controversy with Venezuela. Good for him. I am sure, not even hoping, that the United States, of course, will stand with Guyana in all of this. I am just disappointed, and I said this in a previous news broadcast, that I am just disappointed that some Caribbean allies, they are just watching by like some, let me just call them weaklings, right? And some of them, they do not want to offend Venezuela's president. They do not want to offend Maduro. So what do? They stand by and just watch all of this at the sidelines. But I am sure President Ali, he's watching, he's observing, and his memory is a pretty long one. So stay there and ignore your CARICOM partner and just pretend like you're not seeing and understanding what's going on. And again, I say, shame on some of these prime ministers who have not uttered a word in support of Guyana. Let's continue with our news this morning. A 40-year-old female resident of Boston, Massachusetts, is dead following a shark attack near a resort in western New Providence in the Bahamas, according to police. Authorities say the incident occurred shortly after 11:15 a.m. Monday, December 4th. Here is a report from a member of the Bahamas police.
Shortly after 11:15 a.m., police were notified that a female visitor from Boston, Massachusetts, USA, was subsequently attacked by a shark. According to our initial reports, the female, along with a male relative, were paddleboarding just at the rear of a resort in western New Providence, some 3/4 miles out from the shoreline, when she was bitten by the shark. A lifeguard on duty who saw what was happening, who observed what was happening, went out in a rescue boat, retrieved the victim along with the male relative, and brought them to safety. CPR was administered to the victim. However, she suffered serious injuries to the right side of her body, including the right hip region and also her right upper limb. Emergency medical services responded to this scene. They thoroughly assessed the victim, and they declared that she showed no vital signs of life. We extend our heartfelt condolences on behalf of our Commissioner and the Royal Bahamas Police Force for this most unfortunate situation.
Rather unfortunate there, I'm telling you. On vacation and then that is pretty sad. Finally, here is a story out of New York City. A man kills 4 relatives in New York City, stabs 2 cops, sets house on fire. He deserves to be shot and killed. Let me read the story and find out if that's what happened to him. Because there's nothing else could happen to this guy, right? A man killed 4 relatives, including 2 children, in a knife attack at the New York City home early Sunday, then set the building on fire and stabbed 2 police officers before one of them fatally shot him. Okay, good, but he deserved a slow death. He just went like that. The rampage took place before dawn at a house in Far Rockaway, a seaside section of Queens. Police were summoned to the home at about 5:10 a.m. when a young female caller dialed 911 and said her cousin was killing her family. When the officers pulled up to the driveway, they stopped a man leaving the area with luggage, and after just a few seconds, he drew a knife and attacked. One of the officers was stabbed in the area of his neck and chest, and the other was slashed in the head before one of them shot the assailant. An 11-year-old girl was found in front of the house and taken to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead from stab wounds. Police were not immediately able to enter the home because of a fire that consumed the living room. But once inside, they found 3 more people fatally stabbed. Wow, a 12-year-old boy, a 44-year-old woman, and a man in his 30s. Another woman, 61, was gravely injured in the attack. She's in critical condition, suffering from multiple stab wounds. Both injured police officers are expected to recover. The suspect was identified as Courtney Gordon, 38, who police said had been visiting the family from his home in the Bronx. The identities of his victims were not immediately disclosed. This SOB, he just... I was about to apologize for using such a term to him, but I can't. I mean, you kill 4 of your relatives, you stab 2 cops, and if that wasn't enough, you want them to probably suffer more even though they're dead by setting the home on fire? That is some serious rage. We end our news for this morning. Please do join me again tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock for a similar presentation. I am Mervyn Hanley, and I'm wishing all of you a blessed day and stay safe, everyone.